I've said all along, and I get attached to guys, and I don't talk to them a whole lot. I'll be honest, I'm not their buddy. But I've always, I text them after the game, I'm going down with you, and I'm going up with you. So where are you going to take us? And he took us someplace, and I just took us to a chance to win a championship.
Jack?
You talk about Cole's performance, and like right there in the middle of that second half, he had those 2 huge putbacks. So talk about just his contributions over the past couple nights and how important he is even going into tomorrow night.
No, he really gives us something off the bench. He's kind of like a 6th starter for us, and we feel really comfortable playing in him. Being able to play him at the 5, being able to play him at the 4, playing a big lineup now, playing Angelo at the 3, playing Rashad at the 2. He's got a knack for being in the right place at the right time. I can't put my finger on it. Our first year we're scratching our heads because if you look at him, he doesn't play with what you call a high motor. Like he's just all over, like Cody Doolin, hair's on fire. Arms are flailing. Cody's just kind of out there, and he's just always in the right place at the right time. He's a little bit of a matchup problem because he can pick and pop and shoot it. He can post up. He's got a great feel for where the ball is going to be, both offensively and defensively. That's why we want him in the game at the end. We want him in the game at the end because we know he's going to get rebounds for us. And his freshman year, he came in out of shape, overweight, and he came back this year, and that's just really good for me to see him put in that type of time. He's Cody's roommate, and they hang out together, and I'll walk out of the gym at 8 o'clock, and he's in there shooting with him. You know what I mean? And it's great to see hard work pay off.
Steve, last question.
Coach, the cliche all the time is the most important game is the next game. But considering what you've done over the last 4 years...
Actually, the most important game is today's game. Yeah, but tomorrow, the most important game is tomorrow, yes.
But considering where your program was when you got it 4 years ago to what you can gain by winning tomorrow night, fair to say tomorrow night really is the biggest game in your program?
It is in some ways. Obviously we had a chance last year. I mean, the roles were kind of reversed, and we got to play Gonzaga last year in the semis, and now we got a chance with St. Mary's. I think the biggest thing is, as opposed to thinking about the result, you got to think about the process, and the process for us is ball screen defense against St. Mary's, how we're going to handle their pick and pop with Rob Jones, how we're going to handle their ball screen roll with Waldo, what are we going to do with Deladova to make his looks very difficult. And then you got shooters over there. If Stephen Holt's back, he can shoot it, he can bounce it, Clint Stendell. We got to get into the process, and we talk about it all the time. We're going to do it with the 5 that are on the court. We're going to do it with the 14 on the bench, and that's what it's got to be about. We'll think about that later. It's great that we've earned the right to be there. Tomorrow and even tonight, as we watch clip tape of St. Mary's, it'll be about the process. It'll be, okay, what are the things that we know we need to do to be successful? Against Loyola Marymount tonight, it was about crowding them and make them go to the basket. We didn't want to let them get off 3-point shots. Tomorrow it's going to be a little different. I'll sit with my staff. I'm not that smart. I haven't been thinking about St. Mary's, but we'll put a game plan together for them, and if we do certain things, we know we'll have a great chance of being successful.